Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Awards Gambit. I hope everybody had an amazing last week of February and that we're all getting excited for spring to start very soon. I know I am. I am here today to do a little recap of the 2024 SAG Awards that happened this past Saturday. I want to highlight some of the best moments and winners of the night and talk about what these wins mean and how they might affect the Oscars, which are now less than 2 weeks away. I did not watch the whole ceremony, but I caught some of the speeches and I checked out the most important parts on YouTube after. And from what I saw, it looks like a great show, and I'm excited to review it with you all. So, for the winners, I'll briefly go over the TV categories. For the comedy and the limited series categories, we had the same winners we've had all season: The Bear for comedy ensemble, and Jeremy Allen White and Ayo Edebiri for male and female comedy actor, and Stephen Yun and Ali Wong for male and female limited actors. So congrats to all those winners on concluding their Winter Awards sweep. The surprises came in the drama categories, with Pedro Pascal winning Outstanding Male Actor in a Drama Series for The Last of Us, upsetting over 3 Succession actors. He gave a funny, iconic speech, doing what he does best. And for Female Actor in a Drama Series, that award went to Elizabeth Debicki for her performance as Princess Diana in the final season of The Crown. And she won over predicted winner Sarah Snook. Elizabeth also gave a very nice speech. So it was nice to see some different winners, even though I love the Succession actors. But they still rightfully won for Best Drama Ensemble. And eldest son Alan Ruck gave a wonderful speech on behalf of the whole cast. So that was great to see. So that was just a little recap of the TV winners. So now we can move on to the big winners on the film side. For Best Film Ensemble, the SAG Award went to Oppenheimer. This is a major sweep that Oppenheimer is achieving. They've already won Best Picture at Golden Globes, Critics' Choice, BAFTA. Now they've won the SAG. They are probably going to win the PGA Awards tonight. That's basically the only big award we're still waiting on. They've literally won everything. And so I just think that they're going to continue this sweep all the way to the Oscars. Seems like Best Picture is undeniable for Oppenheimer at this point. And for the SAG Awards, Kenneth Branagh was the one that was speaking on behalf of the cast. He gave a great speech. It was great to see the whole cast up there. For Best Actress, the winner was Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. I was so happy about this win. It is such a well-deserved win. I thought it was going to go to Emma Stone, but Lily Gladstone was able to take it. She got a standing ovation and a roaring applause when her name was called, and then she gave beautifully simple yet powerful speech. So that was iconic. So now I'm thinking that the Oscar for Best Actress is a very close race. I think it could honestly go to either her or Emma Stone. I'm so excited to see how this race turns out. Whoever wins, it will be a rightfully earned win because they both gave powerhouse performances. For Best Actor, the winner was Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer. Very much an unsurprising win. Cillian gave a really nice and inspiring speech, so that was great. I think Cillian is going on to win the Oscar for Best Actor, but I think there's definitely still a chance that Paul Giamatti could take it. Definitely not a lock for Cillian, but it's looking good for him right now, I would say. For Best Supporting Actress, the winner was Da'Vine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. Completely unsurprising victory here, but she gave another really great speech. She's been giving a lot of good speeches this season. She has now won all 4 major precursors: Golden Globe, Critics' Choice, BAFTA, and SAG, as well as dozens of other Critics' Circle awards, and she's absolutely going to win the Oscar. And lastly, the winner of Best Supporting Actor is Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer. Another unsurprising win and another great speech from Robert Downey Jr. And with a sweep of the 4 precursors, he is also going all the way to win his first Oscar. So congrats to our DJ. Before I log off today, I want to talk about the acting categories at the Oscars and compare them to some of the patterns of past winners from this century before I make my final Oscar winner picks next week. So I did a little deep dive, looked in some Oscar history about past winners from all the award shows, Oscars, and the four precursors. And I was kind of thinking about like which awards are more important, which combination of awards are more important to win before the Oscar that will help you win the Oscar. I kind of did a deep dive and looked at what actors won different awards before they went on to win the Oscar. And it was interesting finding out, looking at the 21st century Oscar winners, starting with the 2001 ceremony, movies from the year 2000. So I was looking at some of the winners from Golden Globes, Critics' Choice, SAG, and BAFTA, and I put together a little spreadsheet of what Oscar winners won what precursor awards before, and I'm going to compare it to what the actors this year have already won and just sort of share that so you have that information to think about when you are going to predict your winners for the Oscars in 2 weeks. For the supporting categories, we know that Davine Joy Randolph and Robert Downey Jr. have won all four precursors. And good news for them, it is highly, highly likely that if you win the four precursors, you go on to win the Oscar. There is a list, I'm not going to read all the names, but there are 39 actors from this century who won the four major precursors, then won the Oscar. The only person to not win the Oscar after winning the four precursors is Russell Crowe for A Beautiful Mind. There was a little bit of controversy that year because Russell Crowe allegedly assaulted a producer for the BAFTAs backstage, and that sort of put him in this controversy, and some people think that's the reason why he didn't complete his sweep with the Oscar, but I digress. And so we still have these 39 actors who swept the precursors and went on to win the Oscar, so congrats to Davine Joy Randolph and Robert Downey Jr. on going on to win your Oscar. Now, for the leading categories this year, we have different winners from different ceremonies. We're not going to have a complete clean sweep. So looking at Best Actor, we have Paul Giamatti, who has won the Golden Globe for comedy and the Critics' Choice Award. And we have Cillian Murphy, who has now won Golden Globe for drama, the BAFTA, and the SAG Award. So, I did my history, my research, and I have some lists of names of people who have won these combinations of awards. So why don't we just look at them and see what we think it could mean in comparison to this year. So there have been 3 instances of people who have won the Golden Globe and the Critics' Choice, like Paul Giamatti has this year, that went on to win the Oscar. Those examples are Chris Cooper for Adaptation in 2003, Sean Penn for Mystic River in 2004, and Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk from 2019. So it's happened before. Paul could win with just these 2 awards. Now we look at Cillian's combination, and we have 5 people who have won the Golden Globe, the SAG Award, and the BAFTA Award and gone on to win the Oscar. Those include Benicio del Toro for Traffic in 2001, Jean Dujardin for The Artist in 2012, Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything in 2015, Emma Stone for La La Land in 2017, and Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody in 2019. So there's more instances from Cillian's combination of Golden Globe, SAG, BAFTA. 5, I feel like that's a pretty strong combination, just missing the Critics' Choice Award. I've compared Cillian Murphy to Rami Malek and Eddie Redmayne before, and I, at this point, think that Cillian Murphy is going on to win. Not necessarily my final prediction, but that's what I'm leaning towards. So you have these names that you can compare both Paul Giamatti and Cillian Murphy to. an interesting way of looking at it, in my opinion, so I thought I would share that with you. Now, for Best Actress this year, we have two contenders that have won precursor awards. Emma Stone has won the Golden Globe for comedy, the Critics' Choice Award, and the BAFTA Award. And Lily Gladstone has won the Golden Globe for drama and now the SAG Award. So, looking back into history, looking at my spreadsheet, the names that I have found for Emma's combination are only two performers, which is lower than I would have expected. But these two performances are Jennifer Connelly for A Beautiful Mind in 2002 and Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea in 2017. So only two instances there. So now why don't we look at Lily Gladstone's combination of the Golden Globe Award and the SAG Award. And for this combination, we have three performers who have won the Oscar after winning the Golden Globe and the SAG. And those actors are Rachel Weisz for The Constant Gardener in 2006, Jennifer Lawrence for Silver Linings Playbook in 2013, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once just last year, 2023. So I definitely think, like I said before, either Lily or Emma could win the Oscar. There have been examples in history from the 21st century that people have won with these combinations that these actors have. It looks statistically from my data that I collected that maybe Lily Gladstone will have the better chance because more people have won the Oscar with the Golden Globe and SAG than with the Golden Globe, the Critics' Choice, and the BAFTA. Only by one person, but still. So we shall see. I've compared the race this year between Emma and Lily to last year between Cate Blanchett for Tar and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And now they have won the same precursor awards as those two had. So definitely have some parallels. So I thought that taking a look at some interesting facts from recent Oscar history would be cool to look at when trying to predict the acting races for this year. And I'm glad I got to share those fun facts with y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. I always appreciate the viewers' support. And please remember, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and follow my Instagram at The Awards Gambit. We've now had all the major precursors, just waiting on the PGA winners tonight. And we've got the Oscars coming up very shortly on Sunday, March 10th. I'm so excited to finish up award season with you all. Thank you all again for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will catch you next time on The Awards Gambit.